What if the real reason you're feeling weaker each morning isn't age? What if the strength you're losing isn't just from time, but from what you're not doing before bed? Most seniors think muscle loss is inevitable. But the truth is, your body still wants to build and protect muscle, even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s. The problem? One simple mistake before bed could be quietly undoing your strength, your balance, and your energy night after night. In this video, you'll learn the 5 things every senior must do before going to sleep to stop muscle loss, and maybe even reverse it. Because your strongest years might still be ahead. You used to get out of bed without even thinking. Now, every step in the morning feels like work. It's not just aging, it's your muscles quietly shrinking while you sleep. And you're not alone. Millions of older adults are losing strength at night, without even knowing why. The scary part? Most doctors don't talk about this. But tonight you'll change that. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 critical bedtime habits that can either protect your muscle or steal it. We'll cover nutrition, sleep signals, body positioning, and even the tiny mistakes some seniors make that accelerates weakness faster than time ever could. Because you deserve to wake up stronger, not sorer. Quick question before we dive in. When was the last time you thought about your muscles before going to bed? Most people don't. But tonight, you will. And it could change how strong you feel tomorrow. Tip 1. Eat a protein-rich bedtime snack. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths about aging and muscle, that just moving less causes muscle loss. In reality, for seniors, your body continues to break down muscle tissue while you sleep, especially if you're not giving it the right fuel before bed. This process is called nocturnal muscle catabolism. It sounds complex, but here's the bottom line. If your body doesn't have enough amino acids, the building blocks of protein, during the night, it starts pulling from your own muscle stores. That means every night you go to bed on an empty stomach, you may be slowly losing strength without even realizing it. Let's take Helen, 76, as an example. After a few months of poor sleep and feeling weaker in the mornings, her doctor told her it was just aging. But her physical therapist asked her one simple question. What do you eat before bed? Helen was skipping dinner entirely and drinking only herbal tea. Her therapist recommended a small evening snack, like a boiled egg, a piece of cheese, or some Greek yogurt. Within 3 weeks, Helen wasn't just sleeping better. She felt stronger during her morning walks. That's the power of protein timing. Why it works? As we age, our muscles become more resistant to growth signals. That's why seniors need more frequent doses of protein, not just one big meal a day. A light, protein-rich snack at night gives your body what it needs to preserve and rebuild tissue while you sleep. Here are a few senior-friendly options that are easy to digest and won't spike blood sugar. Half a cup of cottage cheese, rich in casein, a slow-releasing protein. 1 hard-boiled egg. A scoop of unsweetened Greek yogurt. A small protein shake made with plant-based or whey isolate powder. A slice of turkey or chicken breast wrapped in lettuce. Avoid heavy meals, spicy foods, or excess sugar right before bed. They can disrupt digestion and sleep. Pro tip: if you're already on medication or have kidney issues, talk to your doctor before adding protein supplements. But in most healthy seniors, small nightly protein snacks can be a simple, powerful tool to stop overnight muscle loss. Imagine waking up with a little more strength, energy, and balance, just from something you eat before bed. It's not a miracle, it's muscle science. Tip 2. Fix your evening posture. Sit strong, sleep strong. Here's something that rarely gets talked about. What you do with your body in the final 2 hours before bed can quietly undo your strength-building efforts. After 70, many seniors start spending their evenings sitting on a soft couch, hunched over a tablet, or lying down too early. Harmless, right? But here's the catch. Prolonged poor posture, especially when your spine is curved and your core is disengaged, sends your body into a state of muscle sleep. That's when your stabilizing muscles stop firing, your balance weakens, and your body starts favoring positions that promote atrophy instead of strength. Let's talk about Robert, 81. He used to be active, but after dinner, he'd spend most of the evening sunk deep into his recliner watching television. Over time, his lower back started hurting, his core weakened, and he had trouble getting up from chairs. His physical therapist didn't give him exercises right away. She started with one instruction. Spend the last hour before bed sitting tall in a firm chair. That simple change, engaging his core and keeping his spine aligned, set off a domino effect. Better digestion, less back pain, and surprisingly, improved morning mobility. Why it works? When you slump or recline for hours at night, your hip flexors tighten, your back flattens, and your leg muscles shut down. This sends your nervous system the message, we don't need these muscles anymore. Over time, your body adapts by weakening them. But when you sit upright, with feet flat on the floor, shoulders back, and core lightly engaged, you remind your body to keep those muscles awake. Even better? Stand up every 20 to 30 minutes and do a quick stretch or gentle march in place. This boosts blood flow, keeps your balance system sharp, and reinforces muscle memory before sleep. Try this evening routine. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sit in a straight back chair while reading or watching a show. Every 30 minutes, stand and stretch your arms overhead, do 10 calf raises or walk to the kitchen and back. 8 p.m. Do 5 minutes of light stretching. Focus on chest, shoulders, and hips. These tiny posture cues don't seem like exercise, but they trigger your muscles to stay active, engaged, and responsive. And a quick warning, avoid lying flat on a soft couch or curling into a fetal position for long periods before bed. It might feel relaxing in the moment, but it sets you up for stiffness, weakness, and even falls the next morning. Your posture isn't just about how you look. It's about how you age. Tip 3. Breathe deep before bed. Oxygen is muscle fuel. You might not think of breathing as part of muscle health. But here's the truth, every breath you take feeds your muscles, or starves them. And for seniors, especially after 70, shallow breathing can become a silent enemy. You sit more, move less, and your lungs don't expand as deeply. Over time, your oxygen levels dip at night, and low oxygen equals low muscle repair. Let's meet Clara, 76. She had never smoked, exercised moderately, and ate fairly well. But every morning she'd wake up stiff and sore, like her body hadn't rested at all. Her doctor checked her blood, her joints, even her mattress. Then a respiratory therapist asked her one simple question. Do you breathe into your chest or your belly at night? She wasn't sure. So they ran a sleep oxygen test. The result? Mild nocturnal hypoxia. Her oxygen levels were dropping below 90% while she slept. It wasn't severe enough to require a machine, but it was enough to rob her muscles of recovery. The fix? Every night before bed, she started doing 5 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing. After just 1 week, she was waking up with less soreness. After 3, she noticed she had more energy during the day and could even stand from a chair more easily. Why this works? When you breathe deeply into your belly, your diaphragm pulls more oxygen into the lower parts of your lungs, where more blood vessels absorb it. This improves circulation to muscles, oxygen delivery during sleep, toxin removal, and inflammation control. Think of it like this, oxygen is the delivery truck for all your nutrients. Without it, your protein, vitamins, and minerals never reach their full potential. Try this before bed. Sit or lie down comfortably, hands on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Feel your belly rise. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale gently through your mouth for 6 seconds. Feel your belly fall. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes. You can pair this with calming music, a lavender scent, or even light stretching for added benefit. Bonus tip, seniors with mild sleep apnea or snoring can benefit even more. This breathing pattern trains your nervous system to stay relaxed and oxygen-rich all night. Skip the expensive gadgets and pills. Your lungs are free medicine. You just need to use them. Tip 4. Eat a protein snacklet 30 minutes before bed. Here's something most seniors are never told. Muscle doesn't grow while you're awake. It grows while you sleep. But only if your body has the right tools, especially amino acids from protein. After 70, your body becomes less efficient at using protein. You need more of it, not just during the day but strategically at night. Why? Because from midnight to 5 a.m. is when your body repairs muscle the most. Let's take Harold, 81. He was active, walked every morning, but couldn't figure out why he was losing strength. He did everything right, ate eggs for breakfast, chicken for lunch, but dinner was often light. Just soup or fruit. And by bedtime, his body had no fuel left for repair. A geriatric nutritionist suggested something new, a small, high-protein bedtime snack. Nothing heavy. Just 100 to 150 calories. A cup of unsweetened Greek yogurt with cinnamon, or a boiled egg and half a banana. Within 10 days, Harold noticed a difference. He wasn't as sore in the morning. His grip felt stronger. His walks got easier. Why this works? Your body enters a fasted state during sleep. Without amino acids in your bloodstream, it has 2 choices. Repair muscles using stored protein, which declines with age. Or break down muscle to feed itself, catabolism. A protein-rich bedtime snack gives your muscles what they need, right when they need it. best pre-bed protein snacklets. Half a cup cottage cheese with berries. 1 boiled egg plus slice of avocado. 1 scoop plant-based protein in warm oat milk. 1 tablespoon peanut butter on a rice cake. Avoid heavy meals or sugary treats. That'll spike insulin and disrupt sleep. And don't worry about eating late. The old myth that eating before bed causes weight gain? That's more about what you eat than when. As long as your snack is light, low in sugar and protein-rich, it supports muscle, not fat. Timing matters. Aim to eat it 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Chew slowly and mindfully. Let your body shift into rest mode. Bonus tip: sip a warm herbal tea like rooibos or chamomile alongside your snack. It helps digestion, calms the nervous system, and improves absorption. Think of this snack as your overnight muscle prescription. No pills, no protein powders unless you want. Just a simple habit that helps you rebuild strength in your sleep. Tip 5. Avoid this common bedtime mistake: falling asleep cold. Here's a little-known truth about aging and muscle health. Your body needs warmth to grow, repair, and recover. But many seniors make the critical mistake of going to bed cold, without even realizing it. Why does that matter? When your core body temperature drops too low, especially in colder climates or air-conditioned rooms, your body enters preservation mode, not restoration mode. That means instead of building muscle or supporting deep sleep, it conserves energy and puts tissue repair on hold. Let's look at Evelyn, 76. She lived alone, didn't want to waste energy, and kept the house at 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. She'd crawl into bed with cold feet, wearing a thin cotton nightgown. And every morning she'd wake up stiff, sore, and more tired than when she went to sleep. Her doctor told her it was just old age. But a sleep therapist thought differently. He asked, "Do you ever feel cold when you go to bed?" Evelyn nodded. He suggested 3 changes. A warm shower 30 minutes before bed. Cozy socks. A heated blanket on low for the first 15 minutes. The result? Within 2 weeks, Evelyn's sleep improved. Her stiffness reduced. And she even started waking up before her alarm, rested. Why this works? When your body feels warm and safe, your parasympathetic nervous system activates. That's your rest and repair mode. Warmth improves circulation to muscles, absorption of nutrients from your bedtime snack, release of growth hormone which fuels overnight recovery. On the flip side, being cold triggers the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. You may not feel stressed, but your body behaves like it is. How to avoid falling asleep cold? Take a warm bath or shower 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Use layered bedding, soft sheets, light blanket, heavier quilt if needed. Wear thermal or flannel sleepwear, especially if you tend to wake up cold. Try bed socks made from wool or bamboo to keep feet warm. If needed, pre-warm your bed with a heating pad or electric blanket, but always turn it off before sleep. Bonus tip: keep your bedroom temperature between 66 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 to 21 degrees Celsius. That's the sweet spot for both muscle recovery and deep sleep in seniors. You spent your whole life doing things for others. This one's for you. Make your sleep environment healing, not just tolerable. Because sleep is where your body rebuilds, recharges, and regrows. Miss this step, and even the best food, exercise, and supplements can fall short. But embrace it, and you'll wake up stronger, clearer, and ready for whatever life brings. You don't need to lose muscle just because you're getting older. Your body still wants to grow, heal, and thrive, but only if you give it the right signals. From a protein-rich bedtime snack, to gentle evening stretches, to sleeping warm and supported, these small choices stack up. Muscle isn't just about strength. It's about energy, balance, independence, and the power to keep saying yes to life, on your terms. Start with one tip tonight. Feel the difference tomorrow. Because muscle loss after 70 isn't destiny, it's a decision. Which bedtime tip will you try first tonight? Let me know in the comments. Your routine might be exactly what another senior needs to hear. And if this video helped you, tap the like button. Subscribe for weekly health wisdom that's honest, hopeful, and rooted in science, not fear. And don't forget to turn on the bell, because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about choosing how to move forward.